Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG. So PCLN inside bar on the daily time frame. A bear break will occur at 1820. A bull break at 1843. I am still scouting for potential further bearish entries, if not already in bearish. We broke the higher low pattern on the daily. We now have a lower high and lower low pattern. And the weekly chart is rejecting from the middle Bollinger Band resistance and heading back down in a potential bear flag pattern. If we do see a bear break, we already lost the higher low pattern on the weekly. So now there's our lower high and close to a lower low. This will be a significant trend change on the weekly time frame, and it's already the most weakness we have seen in 2017 in PCLN. NVDA, bullish start to the day with bullish China news, but that was all erased, and we saw a lot of profit taking, and we headed to the low of the day. 170.16 the low of yesterday, 170.35 the low of today, and if we break that level, I'm looking down at 166.97 after the 50-day moving average, which is in the low 168 range. So the NVDA bears are absolutely still in control, and that was a decent bearish entry opportunity where the market weakness really dragged down that bullish news. And then at the end of the day, we had bearish news where, Tesla's choosing someone else to partner up with. So definitely a very hot stock in terms of news that's coming out. And the end of the day sell-off was another example of that. It's not always good news for the sector, although most of the year has certainly been good news. Overall, the bulls are still fine on the weekly. It would require a loss of this middle Bollinger Band at this point to be any kind of red flag. And even then, I'm looking down at key support of 152.78 and 162.71 for the bears to take over the trend if we start losing those levels, but we're still well above them at this point. Tesla on the daily time frame, still seeing weakness as well, trying to hold this 100-day moving average. Both days, last 2 days, trying to close right at that level. We do have a low right now at 340.90. The hourly time frame is the time frame to be watching on all these names. For Tesla, we have a higher low, lower high tightening hourly pattern. We're going to see that break tomorrow. And those details aren't going to be on the daily chart. You have to be looking at the hourly to get those details that are going to dictate the short-term direction. So we'll be watching the hourly time frame for Tesla to break the lower high pattern to indicate the bulls are showing up and try and defend this weekly middle Bollinger Band, which has held the last 7 tests. That's at 346.97, and we are currently looking to hold that level. Netflix bullish reversal hammer, holding the 50-day moving average support for the second day in a row. The bulls need to break 180.95 tomorrow and see a solid green day to confirm this reversal candlestick and try and see a bounce play out. There's not a ton of resistance due to the all-out dump that we saw on Monday, and we will be looking at the exponential resistance as the first level to be tested tomorrow, if we can break that high of today. And the 50-day moving average continues to be key. The weekly time frame equilibrium pattern is setting up. High, low the pullback, lower high, and we're looking for a higher low to establish. This is going to be a tightening pattern that is likely going to give a signal sometime in late October, potentially even November, but it's going to be a very solid signal in terms of a multiple week signal once we do get the break of this tightening range. CMG on the daily time frame, nice continuation to start today, but a big upper wick of profit taking, a bearish reversal shooting star, and a rejection from the upper Bollinger Band for the second day in a row, and the 50-day moving average resistance. So if we break the low of today of 318.40 tomorrow, we will look to confirm this bearish reversal candlestick, and it will be up to the bulls to hold the middle Bollinger Band to remain strong. Ideally, 312.01 is that level, and that is the next support we're watching if we confirm that candlestick. Weekly time frame is rejecting from the 8-period exponential resistance, and as long as the bulls keep forming higher lows and higher highs, then they will remain in control of this oversold bounce. But as of right now, bulls ideally want to close the stronger the better on this candlestick in terms of not having an upper wick of profit taking. So that's what we're watching heading into tomorrow. Again, hourly time frames for PCLN, NVDA, TSLA, and Netflix are really important. They were a really nice guide today, and I anticipate them to be a really nice guide tomorrow as well. Thanks again, and we'll check back in tomorrow.